Hey guys, it's Colton. So in this video, what I'm going to be drawing is I have this character that I've drawn every year for the past, I think 7 years. I think this will be the 8th year that I've done it. But she's a witch character that I don't know, I started drawing her every year. And I'm going to continue that today. Now, would it make more sense to wait until October to draw her, because she's a witch character and witches are like kind of Halloween-esque? Yeah, sure, it would make more sense. Am I going to wait that long to do this drawing? No, I'm gonna do it now because that's what I've decided. So just getting into the sketching, I'm gonna do the sketching in this sketchbook. I've decided to work in 2 sketchbooks at the same time. Hopefully it'll work out this time, because this sketchbook, while the actual sketchbook itself is fine, but I am not someone that, I draw people a lot, and to draw the full bodies of people, I have to turn it like this, and usually I can only fit one person like that on one page, and I just want to be able to draw people upright without having to deal with that. So this is just going to be like my thumbnail and more like doodles and a sketchbook that I'll take out with me, because the other sketchbook I got is pretty big. But let's just get into the sketching part. Now, I already have somewhat of an idea. Let me just try and get a little brighter in here. I already have somewhat of an idea what I kind of want her to look like. Last year, I was not really a big fan of what I drew her, of how I drew her, because I kind of went for like a full redesign. At first, I think I'm just gonna draw kind of what I had her looking like originally, just like a really quick what her original design more was. But I did not like the redesign at all. I was not happy with it. It wasn't bad per se, but it wasn't good. So I'm just gonna kind of redesign her again, but do it a bit more true to what she originally looked like, but also make her kind of more Y2K-y-ish. Not like super Y2K, but a little bit more inspired by that sort of style. So, yeah. But this was kind of her base design. She had, also usually I would have her wearing like a skirt. She would wear big chunky sweater and then some sort of skirt, and then usually I would have her wearing like higher socks and kind of, I think these shoes are called like Mary Jane's. I'd have her wearing those kind of shoes as well. But I already have an idea for kind of what I want to change for her. So for her hair, I want to shorten it. I want her to have more of a bob. Like this is a bob, but like I want it to be a shorter bob. And also I'm gonna add these little kind of weird curl type things to the sides, because I can, and I think that will be cute. And I'm also planning to change her outfit a bit as well. Like I said, I kind of want it to be a little bit Y2K inspired. On this page, I kind of did what I thought of doing for her sweater. I think I do want it to slightly have a wider neckline, because I don't know, I just think that would look nice. I'm still gonna have her have the witch's hat, because I'm gonna be honest, the witch hat is really the only witchy thing about her. The rest of her, very much not witch themed. It's just kind of like a girl in normal clothes wearing a witch hat. But you know, that's that's just kind of how I feel like. And I'm gonna make her hair darker, I think. I think I want her to have like black hair is what I'm imagining. So that's probably what I'm gonna do. I don't remember what I had as her hair color before. I think it was more blue most of the time. Like not super blue, but sometimes I had her have like blue ends to her hair. Sometimes I think I've had it black before as well, but I just don't remember. So we're gonna have this kind of thing. Little smile. Little smile. This is actually a cute face. For me being so scribbly right now, I'm liking this. I think also I'm gonna kind of go somewhat similar with her color palette to what it originally was. So she had an orange, orange, if I could remember how to spell. I'm not the best speller, which you think I would be, consider how much I read. You'd think I'd be better at spelling, but alas, you know, I mean, it's gotten better, but you know, spelling still isn't super my strong suit. So this, I think, is kind of more the direction I want to go for her hair and her face. And then I think I'm gonna have to sketch some more ideas for the rest of her outfit. So I'm gonna sketch some smaller full bodies and see what my opinion is there. Okay, so I've been doodling a little bit, trying to figure out what exactly I want. So these are some of the things that I came up with, and then this is a bit more, and then this is kind of when I thought, this is kind of the design I like. Now, one thing I'm indecisive about is the skirt or shorts, because I also did a little doodle of a shorts version, and because I just don't know how I'd want to draw the skirt, because I'm kind of leaning towards having her wear shorts, because I think I kind of prefer, I think I'd prefer that. So I'm gonna just jot that down. Make shorts. And then I went and looked on my Instagram, which both links to both of my Instagrams will be in the description if you want to check that out, both my book and art Instagram. But I checked on there and looked at like my older drawings I had posted of this character, and looked at the colors that I had originally done for her. So the original colors that I had is her hair. Apparently I did make it fully blue. I thought I remembered having it black, but maybe that was just in the last version that I did. But she had blue hair, her witch hat was gray, the sweater was orange, the skirt was blue, and then the shoes were usually black. The rest of the colors are just like things that I'm kind of debating whether or not I want to have them colored that way. But I think this will be the design that I'm going for, but I just make these shorts. They're shorts now. But yeah, I'm gonna have those be shorts. And I think this is the design that I'm gonna go for, because I can't really think of what else I'd want to change. You know, we could have her have a cat. Just cause I feel like a cat is needed here. So we're just gonna, this is This is how you draw cats, guys. With many a scribbles. There we go. She has a cat now. I probably will actually include a cat in the final design just because I think it would be cute. And, you know, witches and cats, they go hand in hand. So I'm going to switch over to my other sketchbook and sketch out a full pose and things. I probably will actually do a little more thumbnailing and figuring out what I want her to, what pose I want her to be in. I might look at some on Pinterest, but I'll update you guys when I figure out her pose and all that stuff. Okay, so it's been a couple hours. Obviously, I did some sketching off camera because, I don't know, I just felt like sketching in my bed and I don't have a way to set up my camera to record that. So this is what I ended up with. I think I'm probably gonna draw 2 sketch or drawings of her. This is gonna be like a final illustration one, and then another one that I had was this little thumbnail here of her holding a cat, and I just think that would be cute, so I'm gonna also draw that probably in this video. So for this sketch thing, I decided to have like some other magical element because I felt like her just wearing a witch's hat wasn't really enough. But yeah, I just felt like needed something to make it more convey that she's magical and is like a witch. So I decided to make her like accidentally make her and a bunch of things levitate. So we got like books and random, like, I guess flasks of mystery potion, I don't know, and also a cat, which has been very much inspired by my cat Emby, or her full name's Ember, but I always call her Emby. So I really like that cat. It's just so cute. But yeah, overall, I'm really happy with the sketch. I will say I had to mess with her limbs and stuff a lot. And the head I'm not totally happy with. I don't know what it is about it, but because I drew it in red pencil is so much harder to like erase. I already did it once because the first time the head was way too big compared to the rest of the body, and it just did not make any sense. So I had to erase it and shrink it down, which is sad because I did like how the hair and stuff looked in the original sketch of that, but I still like the redraw thing. But yeah, I think I decided I'm gonna color her with alcohol markers. I have my Ohuhus here, so I'm gonna lighten the sketch and just get to coloring, I think. And then I'll also probably after draw that other one, maybe, I don't know, I might not. It depends on what I'm feeling like after I finish coloring this one. So yeah, I am gonna get to coloring. Oh, I also wanted to mention, I obviously switched to the bigger sketchbook. This is an Ohuhu mixed media sketchbook that I am using. So yeah, just wanted to mention that real quick. Okay, I think this is pretty much done. I can't think of anything else that I want to add, and also I really need to get a new gel pen because it's dying. It's pretty much dead, and it really is not wanting to work here. But yeah, I think this will be the end product. I'm gonna go ahead and sign down here and put the date as well. /26. So yeah, I think that's it. I don't think I'm gonna draw that other pose that I had, at least not now. I will probably post it in the future. Probably it will be on my Instagram, so if you want to check that out. I think I mentioned earlier that the links to both of my Instagrams will be in the description of this video if you feel like following me on there. But yeah, I think that this is it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video of me. It was probably mostly just like a speed draw of a time-lapse of me working on this. But honestly, I'm really happy with how it turned out, even though I had to really finagle with the sketch a bit. There is still a few things that I think could have been done a bit better, but I think overall I'm really happy with how it turned out. And I don't know if I even finished my sentence earlier when I was saying about the other pose I was talking about, but if I draw that, which I probably will, I will be posting that on my Instagram, on specifically my art one. So yeah, but anyway, if you guys enjoyed this video and if you want to see more art and or book content, because I post both on this channel, please make sure to like and subscribe, and yeah, I will see you guys in the next one.